Alright, today we will be hopping on a new game releasing today called Jujutsu Odyssey, and this is just going to be a quick beginner's guide for everyone who might be confused or stuck on the game. We'll be going over how to level up fast, how to get your curse technique, and a few other things as well. So let's get right into it. Alright, so to begin, you will actually spawn into the tutorial, so just complete that really quickly. The game will just show you how the combat works, and yeah, if you played GPO or Project Slayers, it's pretty much the exact same thing. So anyways, the tutorial ends with Gojo saving you, and you finally teleport into the main game. So then go up to Gojo again really quickly, and he'll tell you to get stronger and level up, and then meet him at Jujutsu Tech. You have to get to level 20 in order to do that, so you already know what time it is, guys. It's time to bandit beat. Yes, our favorite thing on this website. Yes. So yeah, take this quest with this guy right here next to the fence, and then start bandit beating until you hit at least level 20. And yeah, good luck, because you know, I had 2 times EXP, and it still took me quite a bit of time. So yeah, man. Also, I don't remember what level it was specifically, but you can also do the boss mission too. So just take the quest from some guy sitting like inside a bush, and then it gives you better EXP. And if you have a friend, it becomes a lot easier too, because you could just bounce the guy around like you're playing ping pong, and then boom, after all that you finally hit level 20. And also make sure you're putting in your stat points as well. I just put mine in strength and health, which I thought was just probably the best thing to do for the time being. So yeah, but once you hit level 20, go over to Ichiji. He's standing right next to the car next to the school, and then just teleport over to Jujutsu Tech. Once you do that, walk up these big ass stairs and then greet Gojo, and then he'll tell you that you're finally ready to do the entrance exams. And after that, there's a platform you can walk over to right next to where Gojo is, and you just stand on it and you can teleport into the exams. I would recommend though you do this with friends. Like, that is the best thing you could do, because these exams, especially at only level 20, are really hard to solo, and it will just take you forever by yourself too. So get a group of people. Shout out to these guys right here. I just literally went up to them and just asked them if they wanted to do it with me. So yeah, once you're in, the first thing you'll notice is that you have 3 lives. So make sure you do your best not to lose even 1 life, because you'll actually need all 3 for the ending part of the exam, because that part is really hard. But for the first mission, you need to find some cursed seals, and there's only 3 of them, and they are always in the same place too. You can also hear which direction it's in the game from like the sound effect that it makes. So yeah, there's one right on top of the building where you talk to Miwa, so jump on top of there and get that. There's also another one on this like larger building at the very top of it. You might be wondering how to get up there. Pretty much climb this tree and then jump off the top branch and dash to get to it. And the last one is in this area like way back, so just run over there and get it. And then once you've completed all that, go back to Miwa and then complete the quest. She'll then tell you to go talk to that boy Toto, you know what I'm saying? And of course, Toto is a very cultured man, if you will, and when you come up to him, the first thing he says is, what's your type? Obviously you got to say Jennifer Lawrence, because you know what I'm saying, that's his boo. But yeah, you should be good after you answer with that. And then after that, he'll just tell you casually to defeat 25 sorcerers. Like, yeah, that's no big deal, just kill 25 of them. And yeah, they're also super strong, and they definitely will whoop your ass. But yeah, so you know, guess what time it is again? Bandit beating some more. Okay, so that's tough. That's tough. Oh, it took me forever. But this is why I say you have to have a group with you, because doing this by yourself would have taken forever, bro. And they also do damage too. So yeah, if you get low though, just try to run across the water, because they teleport back to their original spot and they can't get that close to you. So yeah, you can just sit there and regen your health for a bit, but the health regen also kind of takes a while too. So you just got to be patient, bro. If you did this alone, then you're cooked. But once you complete all of this, go back and talk to Toto, and then he'll tell you to go talk to Principal Yagi. And then once you get to him, he'll tell you to defeat more sorcerers, but this time it's only 2, but they've also awakened their curse technique. One of them has curse speech, and then the other one has I think Jogo's thing. So you just go over there and proceed to whoop them. And again, having friends makes this so much easier. But somehow we did the first boss and he glitched into the ground. I don't even know how this happened, but yeah, we did the ping pong strategy with the other boss, and it kind of worked pretty well. Like it worked somewhat well, should I say, because he can kind of escape the ping pong strategy by using a move at times too. So yeah, but it still worked. After you defeat both of them, you all of a sudden get this cool looking cutscene, and Sukuna just literally pops out of nowhere. Yes, he just pops out of nowhere, and now you gotta fight him too. But this was why it was important to save all 3 of your lives, because he does do damage, and he does also have a few phases. But the first phase, he'll be standing on these poles. What you want to do is just punch the pole a few times until it breaks and he falls. Once he falls, he'll be stunned for a second, and then attack him, and pretty much rinse and repeat that until you break the last pole. But be careful, he does actually shoot like dismantles at you while you're hitting the pole, so make sure you time time when you punch the poles to hit it a few times and then go back until the dismantle ends, and then go back and continue to attack it. It's not too hard to see when he's gonna do it, since there's like an icon or a marker that pops up beforehand. So yeah, then phase 2, once you destroy all the poles, he'll start to attack you guys with more of his curse techniques. And yeah, make sure you're running for this, bro. Just run and run and run until this little bar runs out. It's going down constantly. Once the bar runs out, he will actually be stunned, and then from there you can continue to attack, bro. So just do as much damage as you can until his bar refills, and then after that, run again, because he will start attacking you like crazy. And he even does shoot Fuga, which is a huge AoE and does pretty crazy damage too, so you want to make sure you don't get hit by that. But once you continue the strategy a few times, he'll then unleash Malevolent Shrine out of nowhere. Yeah, so it's pretty much unblockable, but it doesn't really do crazy damage. So at first though, you will be stunned when he brings it out initially, but after a few seconds you can start moving again. So once you do, just run as far away as you can, and then you can actually be out of range from the Malevolent Shrine. So you can just sit there and chill for a second, and then once it's over, he'll be stunned again, so you're gonna go back and attack him again and again and again, and just repeat all of this until you defeat him. But also be careful, because he can actually do Malevolent Shrine again, and we did not know that, so it ended up killing one of our teammates at the very end. Pray for my boy, man. He was right there and then he just died, man. That's tough. But after you defeat Sukuna, you'll get some cool boss drops and a cursed wound box, which is also a box that allows you to finally awaken your curse technique. Now, whatever curse technique you get is actually random. You can also get more of these cursed wounds by fighting things like the world bosses. They also spawn around the map like every 1 to 2 hours, but they do despawn within 30 minutes. And yeah, if you can afford the game pass, but it's 3K Robux, so I don't know if that's worth it or not. That's up to you to decide. But yeah, it does actually tell you where they spawn, so I mean, hey man, that's up to you. And then you can also get it by doing the Finger Bearer raid boss, and it's like some secret ending or something like that, and it gives you and your entire party like all of the curse wounds or something like that. So yeah, but that's at like a much higher level too though. All right, so if you go into your inventory, you actually see something called a J phone. So you're gonna want to equip the J phone as so, because mine is right here. So after you complete the exam, you're gonna want to do some quests, because of course you can't actually rank up past semi-grade 4 just yet. You need to hit a certain level. So you're gonna whip out the phone, go to Quester, and then click on the storyline or the training, whichever one you want to do, of course, right? So you can take on a curse sparring assignment level 20. I'm just gonna do that one because it's a part of the storyline. Then you can actually track it and follow it, so you can actually start taking the quests. It's a pretty decent system, to be fair, you know. All right, so we're gonna do some cursed assignment, I guess. Good luck getting an assignment from Miwa at Jujutsu Tech. Oh my god, you have to run all the way back up there. That's pretty much how you get your quests in order to level up, so that you can actually rank up and then, you know, get stronger and stronger. All right, so we're gonna obviously come here, talk to Miwa. Let's see what she says. Oh, hello, are you here to pick up a cursed sparring assignment? Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I guess so. And also, as far as ranking up, you're gonna want to come from this area right here where like the Gojo and Principal Yagai are, and then you're gonna want to, or I think it's Yagi actually, but yeah, then you're gonna want to come through this direction right here, and then just keep walking, cross this bridge right here, and then you will see a building to your right. So it's a tiny little like building, and then you're gonna go over here, come inside the building, and then here's a spot where it says cursed missions, right? So you're gonna want to queue up right here. Now for this, you do actually need to be a certain level. So as soon as I finished the entrance exam, I still actually wasn't able to do like the grade 4 rank up quest, because as you can see, when you finish, you're actually just a semi-grade 4 sorcerer. So you have to do some missions to level up, and then you'll actually be able to do the advancement test, is what they call it. But for semi-grades, you have to go back to Principal Yagi and actually pay him like 20k yen or something like that. So, but yeah, that is pretty much the gist of the game so far. Okay, let me know your thoughts on it down below, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Later.